Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm currently in the process of sewing my summer wardrobe and I kept seeing this style of top. I'll put it up somewhere on the screen and I wanted to make it, but then I was nervous because I'm a beginner and I don't really use patterns that much, and I was thinking, I don't know if I can really do this. But then I saw TikTok that it was my last straw. I said, I'm making this because if I do and I like it, I'm gonna wear the heck out of this top in the summer. So I'm filming this intro, already done the shirt, and can I just say it looks so good. It's one of my favorite things that I've made to date. Going through this process, I started to film in the dark because it was super last minute. So the quality's not gonna be the greatest, but in the next clips it will be because I filmed on different days and during the daytime. But if you guys have any suggestions or anything, please let me know because I need all the help I can get. But I hope you guys enjoy. I already done messed up. That's kind of funny. I finished seaming the top of one of the back panels, but now I'm gonna French seam it to this. The thing with this denim, it's so stretchy. So I did a zigzag stitch across, and I'm gonna do that also with the French seam, but I'm a little nervous because every time I see people do French seams, they only do a straight stitch, but I think it should be fine. Okay, so I tried to do a French seam twice, and both times I ended up sewing it right sides together, and I seam ripped the first one, and I was gonna attempt to do a French seam again. But once I messed up the second time, halfway through, I just said, this is what it's going to be. So they're attached. So now I have to do the same to the other side. Also, to keep it from fraying, I did a simple zigzag stitch near the raw edge to hopefully keep it from fraying. I just realized I have a chance to redeem myself for the second side. So what I'm gonna do is do an actual French seam. I'm gonna be slow and intentional and not try to rush, because I don't know about you guys, maybe because I'm a beginner, I get really excited and wanna finish my project, that I don't really look into things or pay attention to things that end up biting me in the butt. So I'm gonna French seam the second side, and I'm gonna leave the other side how it is, but if it's giving me issues, then I'll just seam rip it out and redo it. But yeah, I'm going to do that, and hopefully I actually end up doing a French seam. So let's get sewing. I just realized I didn't do a top seam on the back panel. I'm gonna seam rip this out, do a seam on the back panel, and then French seam it together. So I just pinned all of these with my clips, and I'm gonna sew the top seam, and then I'm going to French seam my back panel and my front panel together. Let's go. I have to rewatch the tutorial just to make sure I'm doing the French seam right. I finished my French seam! Oh my gosh. I didn't iron it, so I know it's gonna be not as flat as it's supposed to, but hopefully it's not gonna be that noticeable in this project. But the one thing I did notice is that I didn't create a hem. I think it's a hem, a seam for the front panel, but I did it for the back panel. So at the part where they attach, it might look a little awkward. I don't know if I'll have to seam rip it and then hem it and then attach it again. I don't know. But in the meantime, I'm gonna sew the two back panels together, and then I'm gonna try it on. I'm so excited. Or maybe I'll stitch the back panels together and then extend the neck part because I accidentally made it too short. But yeah, I'm gonna do that and I'll be back. Okay guys, it's day 2 and here's the plan. I left you guys off with me going to complete the back strap. I'm still gonna do that today though. I cut the fabric so it's on the stretchier side. I'm gonna reinforce this stitch, and I'm also gonna reinforce it on the fabric. But today, in order to complete this project, I have to do that, do the zipper. I'm probably gonna have to make some darts because it's not form-fitting to my body right now. And I'm also gonna make it shorter. So that's what I have to do, I think, in order to complete it. But guys, I'm so excited. I also might do some decorative stuff on it. We'll see how that goes. If I'm feeling confident with that, maybe I'll do that. But guys, I'm so excited. Also, I'm a little iPad kid, as my husband likes to say. So I'm gonna be watching some shows as I sew. I reinforced that seam. Now I'm gonna attach it to the straps. I sewed it the wrong way. I'm gonna seam rip it. Every time I do a French seam, I feel like I have to watch a video because somehow I always mess it up. This is what it's looking like so far. Guys, it looks so good. I'm so excited. So where the clips are is where the zipper is going to start. I have an invisible zipper, but now I'm nervous it's not going to be strong enough. I didn't get a new zipper for this project because I didn't want to spend the extra money on something if I already had it, but if I'm noticing an issue, then I'll change it. I also want to show you guys the top that I kind of based the pattern off of. Okay, so we're finally coming towards the home stretch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to crop this, and then I'm going to attach the zipper, and then I'll be back. I know I'm gonna look so crazy at this angle. Hi. I wonder, because I want to get the straightest line possible, but these fabrics aren't even, so I can't measure from the bottom. I feel like this is the part I hate about sewing, where you have to like think and use math, or just think. Okay, so I cropped it. Now I'm going to figure out my seam allowance and add a zipper. I accidentally sewed part of the zipper. Guys, I did the zipper. It's still hanging off. I'm gonna shorten it when I do the bottom hem. But now you can see I have all these clips. I'm going to stitch this, but guys, I'm so excited. This looks so good so far. And I keep trying it on to make all these adjustments. This is probably one of my favorite things I've sewn to date. And I'm getting so excited for summer. I just know I'm gonna wear this a lot. Y'all are gonna be sick of me. Yeah, but now I'm gonna go stitch that and I'll be back. I am so excited because guys, guess what? I just have to hem the bottom and make sure the zipper is secured and I'm done. Guys, I tried on the shirt. It looks so good. It looks so good. I'm honestly like really excited and happy that I did this project because this is exactly the shirt I was envisioning and I got it. I'm so happy. I did it. Guys, look how good this looks. This is a zipper. It goes all the way down and the back is like that. I'm wearing it with the same skirt that I made out of the jeans. It could be a matching set or just a top. Guys, I'm so happy with how this turned out. It's insane. It's, like I said, one of my favorite things I made to date. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.